My name is Red Fire RPG, and today we're going to be talking about Fate Accelerated. What is Fate Accelerated? Fate Accelerated is a rules-light tabletop role-playing game made by Evil Hat Productions. Now, basically what you need to play, 3 to 5 people, one of you will be the game master, the other will be players. Fate dice, which are basically just dice which have plus and minus on them, and a blank one. Some character sheets, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like I said, this game has 2 types of players: the GM and the players. Basically, the GM is the person who makes the story and does all the stuff, basically like the god or the world builder, whatever you want to refer to it as. And there's the players who basically play as people that they made in the game. So they're the main characters. So they're people who play the main characters. Well, the GM also plays some characters, but like the ones that the players don't play, like which are called NPCs. So, now each time the player wants to do something within the game, he has to roll 4 of those dice I mentioned, the one with the plus, the minuses, and the blanks, which I'll call fate dice from now on. So basically, you roll these dice, and the minuses, the pluses, and the blanks mean stuff. Basically, the plus one is one number. It's just 1. Sorry, plus 1. The minus is -1, and the blank is 0. You add all these results up together to give you a number. Now, after getting your number, you refer to the ladder on page 10 to see how well you did. There are 4 actions in the game: creating an advantage, overcome, attack, and defend. Now, creating an advantage is anything you do to try to help yourself or one of your friends. So basically, like, for example, you could be trying to create advantage by like searching or trying to like trip over the enemy, or pretty much anything you can do to help yourself or others, like I said. So then you have overcome, which is basically when you have to try and get over a challenge. Attacking is when you try to attack someone, like with your weapon or whatever. Then you have defend, which is used from defending someone from from getting yourself attacked or something. Or it doesn't have to be being attacked. What about when it's creating an advantage? When like someone's trying to trip you over, whatever. So, okay. One thing I forgot to mention is that when making a roll, you also have to add up your approach modifier. So if I was doing something sneakily and I had to roll and I got like a 1, then I got I have +2 for sneaky, then I'd have +3. Anyway, onto this. Onto this next part. We are talking about aspects now. Aspects are basically there are 2 types of other aspects. situation aspects and character aspects. Character aspects we talked about in the character creation video, where they're basically like permanent ones. 1 second. And basically, situation aspects are used using the create advantage action and other stuff that's happening around you. So, like, let's say that you have that someone has like dazed you or something like that, then like, and have like a blinding light, sorry, and then basically you would have the aspect blinded. So you can also use these things called fate points, where basically you can also so basically spend these fate points to use to basically create aspects, to use aspects and stuff, and you know, make stuff help you. And you earn these by making a or letting your aspect be useful in the story. And so yeah, you earn 1 fate point after that. And if when you run out of fate points, you get refreshed the next session, because if you see the refresh box. Anyway, sorry, I was interrupted there. Anyway, now these these refresh, sorry, this basically, yeah, you basically the number it is, and if you are below that number, then it gets refreshed to the number. So if I run out of fate points and my refresh was 2, then I'd get 2 points next session, fate points next session. Anyway, back to aspects. Now to get rid of these situation aspects, what you need to do is overcome an action to do it. So, like, if I was... Wait, let's say... okay, let's say that I was quite a buff character and I was, like, handcuffed. Then I'll just, like, you know, like, try to, like, break free. Then I'd have to... Sorry about that. My mic turned off for a bit. Anyway... basically, yeah, if I wanted to break free, then I'd have to overcome the aspect by just ripping the change apart. Anyway, there is also, consequences, but we'll talk about that in another episode. Boosts are temporary, basically, aspects. So basically, things that you get on doing certain actions. So like certain outcomes. So anyway, you using an aspect, you can actually invoke it to give yourself a bonus. So for example, if I was fast and then, like, there was some really slow, like, thugs that trying to kill me, then I'd just, like, I'd use my fastness to invoke my aspect, basically. Anyway, when you invoke an aspect, you either add 2 plus a bonus to your rolls, but this costs fate point. Rerolling the dice, which costs fate point. You can confront an opponent with your aspect, which basically happens when something that a character has an enemy that might make it harder for them, then you spend a fate point to make it compel against them. So for example, if someone was had like a sore arm and like was trying to like swing a sword, like that could be compelling it against them. And then or confronting it against them, sorry. And you could either help an ally with the aspect as well. So you can spend the fate point to get to evoke the aspect, and now your friend gets 2+ on the roll. There's also milestones, so you might want to either switch the ratings of any 2 approaches, rename one aspect that is in your highest concept, exchange one stunt for a different stunt, and choose a new stunt. Once these and just do a refresh if you already have 3 stunts. If you complete these minor milestones, which usually occurs at the end of session of play, or when one piece of story has already been resolved. Then there's significant milestones, which occurs at the end of the scenario or conclusion of a big plot event, and you get addition to a benefit of a minor milestone, but you also gain both of if you have severe consequences when after at least 2 sessions, you can clear it and raise the bonus for your approach by 1. And the major milestone is something that should occur when something happens in a campaign that shakes up a lot. The end of a big story arc, the final defeat of a main NPC villain, or any art scale change that reverberates around your game world. So with the benefits of a significant milestone and a minor milestone, you also take an additional point of refresh and rename your character's high concept, which is optional. Hi, this is Red for RPG. I hope this video helped you. Leave a comment if you did, and support by subscribing if you wish. So yeah, bye.